Okay.
Donnie, I can't remember. Hold on, no.
60s,
Yeah,
40s, 70s,
You can
It was
always.
80s.
80s.
In the 80s.
Taking them.
Let's see. He was bowling at the bowling alley.
Oh, I remember. This was shortly after Dad died. It was like a month later. Because right, Dad died in '82. That's
Yeah, him in 82, I
and
know.
Dad was
Let's see.
in February, so this would have been March or April.
It,
I don't like
bowling
to cook my
season
bread
was
in
still
that
going. Him and
thing.
Debbie was at the bowling alley when he had
So
died. He actually died before they got to the hospital. They cut him open in the ambulance trying to massage his heart.
Huh?
And it was
I
80,
know.
let's see, Dolores died after Mom. No. Yeah, Dolores died after Mom. Donnie died before Mom, because I had Mom, I took her with me. But Mom died in 85, so your father died in 82.
Yeah.
And Donnie died in the spring.
So basically, all you have is
Yeah.
a flour
It's,
and
it was, Dad was February, I think it was like either March or April,
This is
I want to say, because it was like almost a month later.
ground up
Yeah, it was,
saltine
it
crackers.
was still
Oh.
cold weather. It
Mom,
wasn't.
Huh?
Donnie Rogers. It was about a month or two after Dad.
I guess, I don't know.
Thank
He's
you.
buried right across from your dad.
Yeah, him and Dolores both.
Is Dolores over there too?
Oh, yeah.
I
mhm.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she is. I was upset about it, but there's nothing I can do. I'm just a mean old aunt. But Mary had, they think I am.
Now what happened?
But it doesn't matter.
Donnie
Father
had,
did
had
because
4
I
grades.
have
Debbie,
worked
you know,
with
Debbie's
someone
gone now
who
too.
did
She
60,
passed away,
67
his
farmers
wife.
do this.
But, anyhow, Mary had 4 grades with Dolores. And they put Dolores
But in
in.
this case,
And I understand they've sold, she's married Mary Louise. You know, that sweet niece that I can't stand. Mary Louise, she took care of everything and she sold the place.
oh God, this
So Dolores is sitting there by herself. I don't know. But I got out of it. As soon as I buried my sister, I got out of it. You know, I never had much to do with her children because of the way that they acted and carried on. And that still, they hadn't changed. Their mother died. They were.
No,
their
that's
mama-
either
She got me to bury her. She gave me the policies to
her
bury her.
mom's, I think.
Actually asked me to make her arrangements. And I said, oh, yeah, and I would. And bring her back here. And I'd put her next to Mom. And which I told her I would do. So I went in the kitchen because
You
Ginny
want
and
a
all us
copy?
was down there. We took food and went down there. Lee and
You know,
Judy
I
were
like all
all
the old
fussing and
recipes
carrying on
because
like
they
they normally
taste better, you know.
do, you know.
What
And
size of it?
Mary sat
Yeah.
at the table in the kitchen. I gave her some biscuits for her morning breakfast.
Well,
And she just fell out of the chair.
I think write it down.
I had her pulse when I
You
saw
wanna
her.
write it
I told
down?
Ginny, I said, tell the 911
I
operator
can
we've
get it
lost her.
another
It
time.
was exactly 5 minutes
It's
to
not like I'm
5.
going anywhere.
And she died right
Gonna
there,
do
so
it
I brought her
anytime
out with
soon.
me. I didn't leave
What
her
I'll
there.
do is
I called
when
them.
I do want
Well,
to
they
make
had to
it,
come in,
I'll
they
either have
corner
them call
came,
you or
everything, and I
whatever.
brought her back.
You can email me. You can email me.
After I buried her.
I still got, you know, the recipe.
Now, I did give Rory the last grade.
Yeah, I think
And Mary
Cindy gave,
Louise-
but Denise
Mary-
gave it matter.
At St. Mary's.
Or what did you do?
I felt
Because the
Mary
name-
left
the name
each
is
one of her
Donnie.
children
Oh, is it?
$5,000.
And I
All
had the,
five, except Roy
what is
and
it, the
Teresa.
sweet potato, I think.
Well, it was in the money market account. I knew that because I had taken Mary's taxes down.
I told my
Anyways,
sister-in-law when
I got her to sign the taxes and I asked
I
her
said,
why
forget about it.
she had drawn out the money market account and paying $8 a month for the maintenance on it. Why didn't she leave that money in there? Because it was supposed
I
to
think
be
it's,
at least $2,000.
I
It's
have
five for
a
Lori,
big
5
trash
for
in
Teresa.
front of me.
Oh, Mary
What are you gonna
Louise
do with
took it
them?
out of her account and let her cry.
Don't know that. Well, she
So
took one.
anyways, Teresa
she
had
made
taken
it
it
all,
to court. And they gave her
refund.
5,000.
But
But Lori never got it.
We need a bigger wreath though.
So when it come up, you know, I was in charge of the cemetery anyway, so when it come up, and he passed away, Sue asked if we had
I wanted to
any
make
gift.
one
There's one.
A wreath
And
like that.
I'll just give it to him. He's entitled to it as part of his money.
Do like those.
I buried him. And so now I'm really down.
No, so you and he are having,
At St. Mary's.
What's that?
So,
you and he are having salmon.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so we have, oh, but three,
March.
Probably
I'll
like do
get
it like my
Yeah.
father does.
I'll get
My
that.
father loves to.
Well,
Because I go out to visit
It's in
my
his blood.
uncle too. I go visit him. On nice days, I take my walkings.
His family comes from,
you can see
when I
that
look
the
at
family.
the genealogy and stuff,
Mm-hmm. I see Dolores and I see Donnie and your father and Aunt Edie and Uncle Arthur and Jim. They're all on the other side. So.
Right, for me, it's a,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay. Robert.
Robert passed away. He had,
I don't even know when he was born.
Edith was, no, Edith wasn't here.
I never used to like
Yes,
salmon
Edith was here.
until maybe
It was in
about 8 or 9 years ago.
2001. She come in 2001, then she came back again.
Salmon is kind of a funny fish.
2004. So he died in 2001.
I don't like swordfish.
Well,
You like
I
swordfish?
can get that information too.
Okay.
I know it was
almost any kind of fish.
one month,
I don't like
but I
like.
can't remember exactly.
I think old just have it. Do you like
Okay.
clams?
Mary Louise.
You're not funny.
Rogers, she's
Because I like clams as well.
they're Insco, and then
And
after
there's just something
Insco,
about the difference
she
between the
married
taste
Fred
and the flavor. I'm not
Matthews.
sure what it is.
You like
Fred
the
passed
crab?
away last year.
You like crab?
She's still
Oh, I
alive,
love
right?
crab.
Yeah, she's still living
I
there.
love the meat, but I don't
And
like
Dolores.
I don't want
Dolores
to pick them all
passed
apart.
away, the
The
year
only thing I don't like
after.
is crab.
85.
Much
She's over
work.
Mom died
86.
at 85, and
So,
Dolores died.
We're just don't bother.
Cynthia, can you remember when
Mr.
Dolores
Manager.
died? You took me over there, it was up in Maryland.
I remember going over there,
Did you
no,
claim
it was in the spring, wasn't
Crab
it?
with no
Yeah,
problem.
you and Wonder and I went up.
But I
You
don't,
drove, yeah.
did I drive?
Who was you making, you were making somebody's wedding gown? Who got married?
86, that was
Cindy?
Cindy.
Was it?
Cindy.
Would it have
Okay.
been Cindy?
Yeah, because you and Wonder and I went, you drove and you took me along, because I
Yeah.
wasn't going by myself. And I went with your mother and
These
Wonder.
up here?
Yeah, they're
And your mother, y'all stopped in a fabric store after we,
G Street,
mm-hmm,
which
And-
is right over that area, yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
October
was it?
18th, 86.
I remember going, and remember going over there,
Mm-hmm.
and,
And you and Wonder were looking at material, and I sat and waited on you, because I didn't, it was something
you
to
weren't
do.
interested in it, I know.
Well, no, I just, y'all were looking for something special for the wedding, I know that.
Yeah, oh. okay.
Trim or something like that.
Okay, so we have 86, you said in the spring. They got married in
When did they get-
October. So,
It was warm weather, I do know that, but I can't remember. I know Wonder was
Yeah, but
here.
was it in late April or May?
Yeah, I said it was warm weather, and Wonder was here, back in the country.
That's, Arda's son,
Eric,
Eric.
all right, and then Teresa.
Teresa
I haven't seen
is
him for years either.
divorced,
I don't know what year that
and
is.
she was supposed to get married to this guy. Now whether she has or not, I have to ask him.
that's the most recent picture I've ever seen.
Edith keeps up with that whole family.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
I haven't
she's
seen
into them
either
all.
one of them
I'm not.
for
I'm sorry.
more than
I
15
really,
years.
when my sister died that day, and I
Well,
left,
makes two
I
of
said
us.
I would never go down there. I sent flowers for Leah.
See if they want some over there.
All they wanted anyways
You
was
want to get
just,
this couple of minutes.
money.
they didn't let her get cold before
It's
they
Super
took the
Bowl
bank
Sunday
account.
with Tootsie.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
And these dysfunctional kids. Michael is
I
remarried, he
started out with
divorced
the great
Teresa.
process with
The
peach,
4 girls, his 4
French
girls
peach,
are wonderful,
with
they're all
applewood
going to
bacon and
college.
delicious stuff.
I am so happy, pleased with Teresa, the way
What
she's
if I
raised
get
those
this thing
children.
without
The last one's down
turning the
Virginia,
spread over
Virginia,
without,
University of Virginia.
breaking
The
it up?
last one is in
I think I
college
don't
this
think
year. And Teresa went back and finished her education, got her degree.
Take
And
that and put that
Michael's
in.
married
garbage.
to somebody who's 16 years, well, she's old enough to be his mother.
Now, was Michael, He's the one that worked at Giant at one point?
Right, he still does, up on Boulevard, I think that's where he's at. He's married to, I met her, her name is Shelley something. I met her at Mary's funeral. She tried to tell me what to do when they came over, when I was making arrangements, and she said, I know I'm new in the family, and I probably shouldn't say nothing, and I said, that's correct.
I was going to say. I don't think anybody should tell you what.
No, that's correct. You told me what to do. When she asked me to do it, and I was doing exactly. Anyway.
Lester?
Lester died, oh God, he went at 18 months old.
Oh.
He was, I sure got older. I got older. And Mama's still.
Oh, Mom.
He was 18 months, so.
He wasn't the
Good.
good. He died in August with convulsions. But he buried our baby sister Dorothy.
There's nothing like
And then Mary's got a
know.
stillborn baby. Very good.
I was gonna make hush puppies,
The
but
kids
it
didn't even know about it.
took too much time.
too much work.
Okay.
I do love hush puppies.
Briefly,
I know, I do too.
now,
But I only do so much.
Mary.
Speaking of fried foods, last night I had the fried shrimp. I think it's steady.
Oh.
It was pretty good. The steady.
Not sure the date.
But other than that,
Quarterly.
I normally don't eat fried food. I love
Right,
They're all fine?
They all found living down there. Matter of fact, one moved in the house with Judy, trying to help her to keep it. They've had a lot of financial problems, which they always do, but she's refinanced it, and I think she should sell it before she loses everything
It's
else.
hard to hold on to money when you drink it.
I know. And
I'm sorry, I
of
shouldn't
course,
say that
well,
about
they
family, but-
refinanced it before Lee passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And see, when Mary died, they didn't pay no more payments. See, it was Mary's house. Lee was on the mortgage with her. Well, after she passed away, they didn't make any more payments. So after they were going to foreclose, they wanted to refinance it. I told them to refinance it and try to save it because she had put down 20-some thousand, and been making payments down there. It was a shame to lose it. So they did. They refinanced it for more than what they needed because they had to refinance the financing charge and pay off some other bills. And then they still have left it down again. So I don't know which one of them. One of the
Floyd Lee,
children.
the lead that you talked about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is Lee.
Yeah,
All right.
Floyd Lee.
So-
Anyhow, I don't know which one of the boys had moved in with her and his wife and 2 children. And they are trying to help her save the house. But, they're catching up $1,000 a month back payment. It's pretty difficult because work down there is not that great. They had, let's see, it's Lake Anna, it's almost in Monroe. You just go 3 or 4 miles down the road, you're in Monroe, Virginia. It's way down.
Okay.
So I don't know, one of the boys is living back in the home with Judy.
All right.
But I can get all that. And like I said, Edith can update that. So she talks to them all on the phone.
No, I was just gonna, get ready to support.
After I get this sort of updated, I'll
Oh.
pack off a written copy to everybody and send you a copy and send Jenny a copy.
Put on Senate or
I'll
something?
I'll just put a note in there. When you finish your taxes, please
Yeah,
Please update.
Please update it.
and bring it back in, what is
When do
it?
you think about it? Well, she's got to think about it. She was going to call me, and I don't hear from her once a year if then.
Ten.
But this May, we will be having our Memorial Day party.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't the last 2 years because, let's see, one year I can't remember what was going on, but last year we were actually on board the Queen Mary.
Oh,
So,
that's great. That's better than having a bunch of people around.
so this year we're moving the fence over, so we'll have a slightly larger yard.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.